Shohei Ohtani might just lead the Angels this year in every statistical category for offense and defense, pitching, what I'm speaking of. But before he gets there, somebody else holds the Angels record for home runs in a season. Let's talk about that. Adam, cue the walk-up music. Howdy, folks. You're in a Baseball Brewhaha. We got coffee, trivia on tap. We're going Shohei-themed trivia on a Sunday showdown. Ready, folks? It's showtime.
It's a lot of shows in there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're talking about Shohei, so might as well throw it out there. But who was the last Angel to lead the AL in home runs? It might be Shohei this year. So who's he going to pass?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at, we're inspired by Shohei here, leading all the categories, like you just said. We're going to come back to this graphic in a little bit. But so here we are. Who was the last Angel to lead the AL in home runs? We have Troy Glaus, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Albert Pujols, or Mike Trout. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. For some reason, Troy Glaus and the number 47 just like, bam, hit me like a ton of bricks. So that's what I'm going with here. I think it's right, but I don't know.
I think it's Troy Glaus as well. I didn't have the number pop to my head, but that's what came to me. So let's take a look, see what we got. The correct answer is Troy Glaus.
And 47.
47. How about that?
Hey, did you know who's second on that list?
No.
Shohei for 46.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? Well, let's take a look at the scoreboard, see where we're at heading into the Sunday showdown. We both got a point here on Troy Glaus, so we're 7-6, keeping it real tight, heading into the 8th and 9th. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Aaron, what do you got for me?
Okay, so my question here is Rays pitcher Pete Fairbanks recently earned himself a black eye by doing what activity with his 3-year-old son?
He was playing basketball. I don't remember all the details, but he was playing basketball with his 3-year-old son, fell down.
That's correct. He was playing basketball with his son, and actually, more specifically, he was playing basketball with his son in the pool, and he dunked on top of his son, pulled the backboard down, rim down, and the backboard hit him in the eye. Bam! Black eye.
That's why he plays baseball, folks.
Yep. Indeed. All right.
Okay. Oh, I missed my question here. We just went straight to the scoreboard. I just assume you're going to get this one wrong.
This is a foreshadowing of what's about to happen, I think.
Okay. Well, we're actually going back to this graphic on Shohei, who leads all of these categories for the Angels. You don't need to name them, but how many categories does Shohei lead the American League amongst these?
Well, I know he's leading in home runs, and I don't know. I mean, I can't really think of what else he's leading. I know he's probably among the leaders, but I'm going to say 1.
It's actually 4. So you got the home runs, RBI, slugging, and OPS. And actually, as a pitcher, batting average against. That one's not on here, though. So pretty wild season for Shohei.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Now it's scoreboard time.
Yep.
8-6, heading into the 9th, setting up for some possible drama here. So let's get right into it to the 9th. Aaron, what do you got?
9th inning. Okay. Yankees player Oswaldo Cabrera recently went viral. His mother gave him a lucky charm, if you will, to wear during games. Can you name or can you tell me what that lucky charm is?
I'm going to say some kind of necklace.
Can you be more specific? It's not just like a random chain. It's like something on the necklace.
I'm going to say it's a locket of hair of some kind.
No, that's incorrect. It is, it does come from the body, but not his own. It's actually his grandmother's tooth.
Wow.
So
Again,
there you
you're
go.
bringing me a trivia news of the weird over here.
It is news of weird, but it went viral. I was
Yeah.
all over the place. So
Yeah,
you,
I
you
didn't see
missed
that
it.
one.
We
Okay.
just went viral in a different space than you're used to.
All right. Okay, Aaron, here's a question for you. So recently, The Athletic, a sports, uh, you know,
Hmm.
internet site,
Yes.
journalism,
News.
news, sports news,
Hmm.
did a poll with Major League Baseball players um, about the pitch clock and the postseason and what they would like to see happen there. And the pitch, most players wanted some kind of adjustment made to the pitch clock for the postseason. What is the most common adjustment that they would like to see?
Okay. Well, I got to make an adjustment here at the plate if I'm going to extend this game because I'm behind. Let's see. I'm going to say they want to remove it for the playoffs. Kind of like like the ghost runner thing at second base. They want
Yeah,
it out. I'm going to say similar. They want to take it out.
that was not the most common response. The most common was, we're doing the pitch clock during the season anyway, so we got to keep that. But they
Hmm.
just want to see it extended a bit. No, instead of 15 and 20, they want to go 20 and 25
Mm.
seconds on the pitch clock to give a little more time for the tension to build, the high leverage situation, especially late in the game. So
I thought maybe they'd go like 45 and 50 seconds or something, back to what it used to be in the playoffs.
back to the playoffs. We're like 6-hour games for 9 innings.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They wanted a 50-second pitch clock so they could wait that long.
Sheesh. No. Well, it was no late inning heroics this week,
No,
folks.
last week
We
we
kept the
we
blood
ran out of
pressure down.
fireworks. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
ran out
kept.
of fireworks.
Yeah, we're keeping everybody on an even keel this week.
Hmm.
Got an 8-6 win. A lot of runs though this week.
Yeah,
It was fun to get questions right. Feels good.
but you've earned some story time.
I
So
have. Well, let's. This is my story time, and we're gonna take story time in a little bit of a fun direction here. With we talked about Corbin Carroll earlier.
mhm.
Corbin Carroll, before the season started, a lot of hype, signed a contract which at the time was big for a rookie, 8 years, 111 million, which works out to be 13, almost 14 million per year. That's a lot of money for a young
Yeah,
guy who hadn't played.
yeah, yeah,
Now he's on the verge of rookie of the year. If things go right, he could be rookie of the year and MVP.
yeah.
Start the All Star game,
Hmm.
break all kinds of Diamondbacks records, and so
And could very easily lead them to a postseason run.
absolutely. And so there was a calculation done with WAR and other factors that that um, that calculates how valuable in dollars
Hmm.
a player has been to their team. Corbin has already not only exceeded his current season salary amount of 13 or 14 million, he's doubled it. He is worth already 73 games in this season. He's already worth $27 million to the Diamondbacks. We're not even
Such a
halfway
huge.
through. He could be worth $60 million by the end of the season.
Hmm.
His 8-year contract is worth 111.
That's,
That's
yeah.
unbelievable. And
So
as
far,
yeah,
uh,
and as I've talked about on the show as a teacher of his. I met him when he was 10 years old in the fifth grade. To see him where he's at right now is just unbelievable.
yeah,
So much fun. Keeping up every step of the way, doing my 5 votes for him in the All Star game every day right now. Everybody should be doing that.
nice,
So,
very nice. So, well, thanks for that story time. That was fun.
yeah.
It was fun. So, thanks everybody for joining us today. Sunday Showdown. Looking forward to a new week. Thanks to MLB, StatMuse, The Athletic for all that fun information. If you got a question, drop it in the comments below or find us on Twitter and tweet us there, Baseball Brewhaha. We love your questions. So let us know what you're interested in. We love to pursue it and explore it a little bit for you. We're back at it tomorrow, just like we are every day. Got a whole new game, new topics, new everything. We're coming at it. We'll see you then.